the first question says minus 3 plus 5. So what we need to look here is to check their signs and their values. So if you check, the first number is negative 3 and the second number is positive 5. Between 3 and 5, which one is higher? I'm talking about ignoring the signs now. When you ignore the signs, between 3 and 5, which one is higher? 5 is higher. So we take the sign of that higher value because that will be the sign of our answer. So if you check here, we are going to take the positive sign as the sign of our answer because 5 is greater than 3. And then what you do now is to subtract. When their signs are different, you subtract the numbers. Don't bother about the signs now. When subtracting, don't bother about the signs. So I'm going to say 5 minus 3. What would that give me? 5 minus 3 will give me 2. And plus 2 can also be written as 2. So our answer to this one is 2. So that is the answer. So don't forget, the rule here is that when the signs are different, you subtract them. That is the major rule we should take note of. Then number 2 says minus 8 plus 2. Between 8 and 2, which one is larger? 8 is larger. And so we take the sign of 8. The sign of 8 here is negative. So that means our answer will be a negative value. So I'm going to write the negative sign there. Then what we do next is to ignore their signs now and subtract them. Since their signs are different, don't forget, when their signs are different, you subtract. So I'm going to ignore their signs now and simply say 8 minus 2. 8 minus 2 is going to give me 6. So my answer is minus 6. I hope you are getting it. Now let's check number 3. Number 3 says 9 minus 6. So you have the minus in the bracket there. That means minus, or the negative sign, is going to multiply the negative sign in the bracket. So minus times minus will give us plus. So we can rewrite a problem like this as 9 plus 6. Why? Because minus multiplied by minus, or negative sign multiplied by a negative sign, will give you a positive sign. So we now have 9 plus 6 as a simplification to that. And 9 plus 6, we all know, will give us 15. So that is the answer to that. Then number 4 says 11 minus 15. The 11 there is a positive value, and then 15 is negative. So between 11 and 15, which one is higher? 15 is higher. So we take the sign of 15, which is minus. And then ignoring their sign, don't forget their signs are different, so we subtract. So I'm going to say 15 minus 11, and that will give me 4. So the answer to this is minus 4. Hope it's getting clearer. Now let's check the other set of questions. We'll solve the other set of questions in the next slide. So this one, number 5, says minus 2 minus 7. If you check here, you see that their signs are the same. So in a situation where their signs are the same, simply take that same sign, and then what you do now is to add. You don't need to subtract in this case. So when their signs are the same, you add. But when their signs are different, you subtract. So now that their signs are the same, we take that sign, negative sign, and then we add them. So 2 plus 7 is 9. So the answer to this is 9. And then the other question too, we have minus 8 minus 5. The signs are the same, so we take down that sign, negative sign, and then we add them in the same way we have done to question 5. So 8 plus 5 is 13. So our answer here is 13. Now I have this other problem where the two negative signs in number 7 are multiplying each other. So minus 3 minus 9. The minus 9 there will multiply each other. The negative signs there, when they multiply, give us a positive sign. So I now have minus 3 plus 9. So we are going to simplify minus 3 plus 9. Between 3 and 9, 9 is greater, and the sign of 9 is positive. So that means our answer will be having a positive sign. And then now, don't forget their signs are different. So when their signs are different, you subtract the numbers. So I'm simply going to say 9 minus 3, and that will give me 6. And plus 6 can also be written as just 6. So the answer to this is 6. And then the number 8 there is minus 7 plus minus 3. Similarly, when you have a positive sign multiplying a negative sign, the answer is negative. Positive multiplied by negative is negative. So this will simplify to give us minus 7 and then minus 3, because the positive multiplied by the negative there remains negative, or will give us negative. So this will now be a situation where the two numbers have the same sign. So we pick one of the signs, just pick the sign there. And then as usual, when the signs are the same, we add. So I'm going to say 7 plus 3, and that gives us 10. So the answer to this is minus 10. Now let's move on to the next slide to check multiplication. So I have some questions here. So if you simplify the following, these ones are multiplication problems. So we are going to take them one after the other as usual. So the first question here says minus 3 times 5. Now in multiplication and division, once their signs are the same, your answer will be positive. But once their signs are different, your answer will be negative. Don't forget, when your signs are the same, your answer will be positive. But when your signs are different, your answer will be negative. So I have negative 3 and positive 5 here multiplying each other. So their signs are different. So that means my final answer will take the negative sign. So minus 3 times 5 will give us minus 15. So what you simply do here is, once there's a negative sign there, then and the other sign is positive, your answer will remain negative. So minus 3 times 5 will give us minus 15. And then number 2 says 8 times minus 2. Positive 8 multiplied by negative 2. So since one of them is negative, it means our answer will be negative. So 8 times 2 is 16. So our answer here is minus 16. And then here, the next one is minus 9 multiplied by minus 6. Here, their signs are the same. So once their signs are the same, your value will be positive. So minus 9 times minus 6 will change to plus, positive. So the negative sign multiplied by the negative sign becomes positive. And then 9 times 6 is 54. 9 times 6 there is 54. So the answer to this is 54, which can plus 54 can also be written as 54. So that is the answer. The next one I have, again, the two values are negative. So negative multiplied by negative gives us positive value. So minus 11 times minus 5 will give us plus 55, which can also be written as just 55. Don't forget the signs are the same. So your answer should be a positive value. So that is 55 as our answer. Now let's check the last set of questions. Here it says minus 20 divided by minus 4. So in a similar way to multiplication, division too, once the signs are the same, you have a positive answer. But once the signs are different, you have a negative answer. So I have minus 20 here divided by minus 4. That is, the signs are the same. So my answer is going to be positive now. So minus divided by minus, negative sign divided by a negative sign gives you a positive sign. So I'm going to have 20 divided by 4, which is 5. So the signs have divided each other and have become positive. So we have positive answer there. Then this one says 18 divided by a negative 6. So because 18 is positive and 6 is negative, our answer remains negative. Their signs are different, so our answers remain negative. So 18 divided by 6 is 3. Then the next one says minus 24 divided by minus 8. If you check, their signs are negative, negative, the same sign. So our answer is going to be positive. So negative divided by a negative sign becomes a positive sign. So minus 24 divided by minus 8 becomes just 3, positive 3. Then the last one is negative 22 divided by positive 11. Their signs are different here. So our answer is going to remain negative, a negative value. So 22 divided by 11 is 2. So that is how to handle these directed numbers. And so we have conquered directed numbers. So I'd like you to drop a comment below if you have any question. Try these questions on your own. I have some homework questions here. Try them on your own and let me know the answers in the comment section. I will reply and let you know if you are right. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that whenever we make any video like this, you won't miss out. And then don't forget to share this video so that others can also learn from it. Thanks for watching and see you in the next lesson.